was thinking about me mum.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we could take her out somewhere tonight. I think she's scared to death about this appointment tomorrow.
Appointment?
With a specialist.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's tomorrow, is it?
I don't like to think of her sat at home on her own, worrying about it.
Of course you don't. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't I go and pick her up? We can take her over the road for a jar or two, and then I'll run her back afterwards.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Oh, well, I'm as worried about her as you are.
I do love you.
Excuse me. Don't mean to interrupt, but I'm starving.
Well, you just have to starve for another half hour, because I haven't even started on the tea yet. And Sarah's in charge tonight, because we're taking your gran out.
Taking her out? What, like one of them mafia jobs? One of them contract killings? Sorry, Gran, but we're taking you out.
Very funny, David.
You what one that said you were taking it out?
Oh.
You finished that homework?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, bring it here, let me see it.
Why, and with you?
And my sister, and what you're doing now, I did 4 years ago. Be able to tell you whether you're doing it right, won't I?
Yeah.
No, you'd have forgotten.
That was me mum. No need to pick her up because Archie's getting a taxi over there and bringing her back.
Save a bit on petrol, I suppose.
Yeah, it's nice to know that people are rallying around.
Well, that's because they realise it could be serious.
Or not. Let's not jump to conclusions.
I know, but I do think it's wise to expect the worst.
Right, David, we're off. But you know where we are if you need us. And I want you in bed by 10 o'clock, OK?
Yeah.
I'll make sure he is.
And I don't want you to be long afterwards.
I'll make sure she ain't.
I'm still convalescing, you know.
Night, kids.
Night.
Good night.
Toodles.
Specialist knows his onions. He'll take one look at you and he'll wonder why you're wasting his time, even going to see him.
Well, because she wants reassuring, don't you, Mum?
Well, I want the truth.
The truth is, you run a very successful hairdressing business.
I get appointments wrong, I forget things.
Like everybody.
You've got a family who we help look after and a hectic social life. And what with all this going on, you still always manage to look like you've just stepped off a Paris catwalk.
Oh, fallen off one.
What I'm saying, you have a busy life and a lot to keep on top of. So you just make sure that the specialist knows that, right? Now, same as usual, everybody.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm all right.
Thanks, Archie.
You OK?
Yeah, of course. Whenever you feel like going, Audrey, just say the word and I'll run you back home, OK?
Oh, yeah, thanks. OK, Richard, thanks.
Large gins, 1 tonic, whiskey and soda, large whiskey and a glass of red wine. Gives us a grand total of £12.30, please.
Thanks.
Ah, yes, please. OK, love.
Drive now. Archie's booked a taxi.
Well, I thought I was taking her on.
Well, we know.
Oh, and it's done now anyway. Saves any of us worrying about what we're drinking.
Oh, yeah, I suppose there is that.
Thanks, Richard.
Now then, I'm going to propose a toast. It's one you've heard often enough. But, well, this time, it has a bit more meaning than usual. To Audrey, your health.
Good health.
Good health, Mum.
Thanks.
Are you OK? Something the matter?
Well, apart from just about everything you mean. No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that. I'm just a bit... You know how you get sometimes, hyped up. I might try and do some work, actually.
Early night might do you more good.
No, I doubt it. Look, forget about me. You go up and I'll come up when I'm ready.
Richard, you're not keeping anything from me. Nothing new's happened that you haven't told me about.
Nothing, I promise. I'm just not tired.
OK, I'll go and have a bath, but don't stay up too late, will you?
I won't.
Good night.
I love.
Now, would you like me to come?
No, I'm fine, honestly.
Oh, hey.
I think the drink's gone to my head. Unless, of course, that's another sign of Alzheimer's, do you think?
Oh, if it is, most of the country's got same symptoms.
Oh.
Now, don't you forget, you give this specialist the full picture. Let him see you're a very capable lady.
Well, yes, I will.
It's not careful.
I'm all right. Thanks ever so much, Archie. You know, you are so kind.
It's my pleasure. I'll see you now.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see now, then.
Fast as you can back to Rovers. I need another drink.
Oh, can't be bothered with this. Come on, let's get off.
So who's this specialist he's going to? Do we know?
Specialist?
He better be a good one, I say. He better be a good one. I mean, there's plenty as call themselves butchers. But you couldn't trust half of them to tell the difference between sirloin and rump.
I think he'll tell her she's got a bit run down. Once that happens, you start imagining all sorts.
And it's the worrying that makes you worse.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's been doing a lot of that, I say she has. Harry, another round over here. We want cheering up.
Well, she's been through a lot, hasn't she? Alf going, all the ups and downs her family's been through.
And it's built up and had its effect, you see.
It happened to me. 6 months ago, I was a nervous wreck. You wouldn't have let me cross that street by myself.
It's happened to us all.
So, never mind Audrey. We could all go and see the specialist, and he'd have us all shut away, living on tranquilizers and tapioca pudding for the rest of his days.
Well, let's hope he's more sense and tells Audrey that she's now to worry.
Because she hasn't. I'm convinced of that.
Me and all.
Well, I shall bid you good night and let these young people get to bed.
Never mind them. I say never mind them. They've got stamina. It's the likes of me that needs us beauty sleep.
Aye, well, no one's going to argue with that, are they, Fred?
Are you insinuating there's room for improvement with regard to my facial features, young lady?
Me and you both, Fred.
I'll have you know that in my early days I were favourably compared to Nijinsky.
What? The belly dancer? Or the racehorse?
Hey, you're cutting it a bit fine, aren't you, Steve?
I've just been cleaning my cab out and found these. Audrey left them on the back seat, I think.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Steve. She'll be wondering where they've gone when she's looking for them tomorrow morning.
Maybe you should give her a bell, put her mind at rest.
Well, it's getting a bit late, isn't it? She could be in bed. Mind, I know she'll be wondering if she can't find her specs.
Any chance of a pint, Fred, or you looking up for the night?
I'm sure Shelley can squeeze you one in if you're extra nice to her.
Fine, is it, Steve?
Thank you.
They're saying they're unable to connect me.
Try again.
Oh, I've already dialed it twice. No, same message.
Well, maybe she's taken the phone off you.
I'd get the engaged signal then, wouldn't I?
Happen they're doing some work online somewhere.
Maybe, but she'll still need to know where her specs are. You think you could run me over there now, Steve? You know, before she settles in for the night?
I'm just about to have a pint, Archie.
I'd make it worth your while.
Well, can't you drive yourself?
I've got my car.
Oh, come on.
Hey, good one.
Hey, what am I going to do with this pie?
Have it yourself, love, and let's all get to bed.
He's still up.
I dropped off on the sofa.
You've been drinking.
Just a bit of indigestion, you know.
Doubt a scotch will do you much good.
Maybe you're right. I'd be better off in bed.
You okay? Are you worrying about my mum as well?
Well, yeah, but I'm sure she'll be fine, Gail. You go up. I'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
I didn't say in the pub, but she's been a bit forgetful lately, you know. Sort of worrying her.
Well, I noticed she ain't been herself.
Hey!
Yeah, what's going on here?
Good God!
Archie, down 999.
Quick, quick! Be careful, Steve. Come on, Steve, quick! Come on! We've got to get her out, Steve!
No, Archie. Here, hold this over there.
What?
Audrey! Audrey!
Audrey! Oh. Audrey! Audrey!
She's still breathing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Somehow when we arrive on the scene, look, the sooner we get her into hospital, the better, okay? You as well, please, mate.
I don't know, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, let's make absolutely sure of that, shall we? Keep that mask on till we tell you to take it off.
Listen, Archie, Gail ought to know what happened.
Don't worry, I'll say she does.
What's happening?
Someone at the door.
It's time, right? What time is it?
Archie.
It's Audrey.
Audrey?
Yeah, there's been a fire at her house.
Is she all right?
Well, I was taking her spectacles back. She'd left them in Steve's cabin. When we came round the corner, the whole place were in flames. Yeah, now, hang on.
Is she dead?
No, not dead. Steve broke the door down, pulled her out. They've taken the pair of them to the general.
But is she burned? I mean, can she breathe?
Yes, but she was unconscious. They were giving her oxygen.
Conscious? Oh, we've got to get there now.
What about the kids?
Well, I'll stay with the kids.
What's up?
It's your gran. She's been a fire at her house. She's in hospital.
Was she all right?
I don't know. Look, you go back to bed. Archie's going to stay
Off
till
you
we
go,
get
go
there.
on.
Richard, we've got to get there now.
Okay. How bad is she?
Well, like I said, unconscious. She didn't look good. There were a lot of smoke. We don't know how long she's been in there breathing it in.
What do you reckon?
Well, it's the smoke that kills.
Right. Thanks, Archie. I best get dressed.
Is she badly hurt?
No, she's lucky. She has superficial thickness in some areas, which means red skin, but no real damage.
So, why is she in intensive care?
A precaution. She was unconscious when they brought her in.
And is she still unconscious?
She's been sedated. The doctors thought it best to put her on a ventilator until they find out how much smoke she's inhaled. That's all I know. If you wait here, Doctor will be out to see you as soon as there's any news.
Is she going to die?
I hope not, Mrs. Hillman. She's in very good hands.
Why won't they let us see her?
I'm sure they know what they're doing, love. Come on, sit down. See if I can't get us a cup of tea.
She's not going to make it, Richard.
We don't know that.
I do. They let me keep Sarah. I won't be so lucky a second time.
No, don't take on. I'm sure everything's going to work out for the best. For all of us.
Here we are, then. 2 hot chocolates. Now, you best get back to bed when you've finished them. School for you tomorrow.
So how bad is me gran?
Oh, I'm sure she'll pull through.
I thought you said she wasn't conscious.
Oh, did I?
Wasn't that a bad sign?
Oh, I'm no expert in these matters, love. Well, blessing is, she didn't look burned.
Doesn't know how it started.
Well, no, it's too early to tell, really. It could be an electrical fault, but I don't really know.
She could have left fire on. She's been forgetting a lot of things lately.
Yeah, you've kept reminding her.
Only joking.
Yeah, it's no joke now, is it?
Hey, now, she wouldn't want you two falling out over her. Or worrying too much, either.
Yeah, well, it's hard not to worry.
I know, but she's a tough one, is your gran, like you. She'll come through all right, you'll see.
Well, I hope so, because I don't know what I'd do without her.
Hey, now. Come on. We've got to look on the bright side, eh? she's in the right hands, and there's one thing for certain. However ill she is, she'll not give up without a fight.
Steve, are you all right?
Oh, fine, just breathing a bit of smoke, that's all.
Thank you for what you did.
I just hope it's enough.
Have they said anything?
No, sorry, I've been in A&E all the time, they haven't said a word.
It was a very brave thing to do.
Mrs. Hillman,
Yes,
you can see your mother.
is she all right?
She's still sedated, so you mustn't be alarmed by all the equipment.
Never mind about the soft soap. How is she?
Richard.
I'm so sorry. I'm just a bit upset by this.
I'm sure. It must be very distressing for you both.
Yes.
The doctor will tell you all you need to know, but I can say no one's unduly alarmed at the moment.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. That's very good news. Don't be alarmed that she's not breathing on her own. This was merely a precaution on our part. We'll take her off the machine soon. The tests have all been good.
So she's going to be all right?
We'll keep her in overnight for observation, of course, but with luck, she should be allowed home in a day or two.
But how did she survive? She must have inhaled huge amounts of smoke.
Oh, well, that's what we thought when she came in unconscious, which is why we erred on the side of caution and put her on the machines. But it turns out that she was unconscious because she fell.
Fell?
Yes. From the bruising on her head and subsequent conversation we had with the young man who brought her in, it looks as if she must have got out of bed and fallen downstairs, which actually saved her life.
So you're saying that she never inhaled any smoke at all?
Oh, indeed she did, Mr. Hillman, but not a lethal amount. It seems falling down the stairs put her below the level of the worst fumes.
So if she'd have stayed in bed, she'd have died?
Well, of course one can't be absolutely certain, but it seems likely.
Oh.
Amazing thing, the human body. Something must have just kicked in and told her to wake up. She's a very lucky woman.
Isn't she just?